Alex, great to see you.
Love to see you too.
So if there was anyone off Love Island last year who they were going to get to talk about the importance of sunblock, it was going to be you, right? Because you spent a lot of it sunburned.
Yeah, I think it would probably make sense to be me. Yeah, hopefully more because I'm a doctor, but yeah, partly because of that too. Unfortunately, yeah, I've got a skin condition where I was taking medication for, and that made me basically really susceptible to sunburn. So despite using factor 50, I did end up a bit pink a few times.
Wow, jeez.
Yeah, which wasn't very unpleasant because, you know, partly because I was actually really worried about what was going to be happening to my skin, but secondly also I was aware that people on the outside are thinking, oh, he's just being careless. But unfortunately, even if you're using factor 50, and actually this is a good point, even if you're using very high factor, if you're out in the sun for 10, 11 hours in direct sunlight, you probably still are going to be putting yourself at risk of burning. So take a break from the sun.
Wow, I was going to say, because yeah, I always use factor 50 and I thought I'd be fine. But I guess it's the importance of reapplying and all of that as well. There's loads of rules that go along with it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Reapplying, being careful that you're, if you're going in the water or the swimming pool in the villa, that you're applying sun cream straight afterwards as well, even if it says water resistant. But you know, some of us are more susceptible to burning. I've got very fair skin. More likely to burn, so taking time out of the sun is very important as well.
Have you been watching them this year on Love Island then thinking, are they wearing their sunblock?
Yeah, I've been watching very carefully, and actually I think most of them have been, you know, quite careful with the sun cream, and to be fair, there's plenty available for them to use as well.
Oh, do you guys get given it then when you go in?
Yes, there's sun cream there. There's sun cream,
amazing.
yeah.
Sorry. Karen.
But I guess even if people are watching the show and thinking, oh, everyone's out in the sun, it is important, even if you're not out in the villa, to be using sun cream here in the UK. I mean, Asda found in their research that around half of people are not using any sun cream in the UK, which is quite scary really, given that we are getting some quite hot summers.
Not right now though.
Not right
Do
now.
we even have to be wearing it when it's cloudy?
Absolutely. I mean, even with the clouds, the UV rays, the UVA and UVB, still pass through, and these are the ones we worry about causing damage to your skin. So even on a cloudy day, particularly if you're going to be spending a long time outside, still cover up.
But I heard that last year, obviously, with people making so many comments, obviously, about you looking sunburned, it did affect your mental health as well. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, particularly coming out when I realised people were so critical of it and the fact that I had sunburn, of course it's going to affect you, because partly because I'm like, you know, I'm a doctor, I do understand and I do care about my skin, and also it's not very nice when people are judging the way you look, and some people are making quite harsh comments as well. And this actually applies in some ways to people who are fair-skinned. You know, there's a pressure sometimes to catch a tan and come back glowing from a holiday, but actually just bear in mind that tan's only going to last a couple of weeks, and the damage you can do to your skin if you're not using adequate sun cream can last a lifetime, so that's an important thing to bear in mind.
Okay, what are your top tips then? If you're going on holiday or even staying in this country, what should we be doing?
One first and most important thing is that if you are using or you're buying sun cream, make sure it's the SPF is at least 30, so a high SPF, and you've got a 4-star or above UVA rating. What that means is that the SPF is protecting against UVB, which penetrates very lightly into your skin, but this one's the one we really worry about causing skin cancers and superficial damage to the skin. UVA, which is the star rating, penetrates deep into the skin, and this is the one that causes skin aging. So using sun cream's dual fold is partly for aging your skin, partly for protection against potential damage for cancers.
I mean, sold on the anti-aging.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing though, a lot of people, frighteningly, seem to worry more about that. I guess the other thing as well, you know, what Asda found from the research is that around a third of people in the UK using oils and even cooking oils on their skin to help tan, and this is an absolute no-no. It's frightening because you are perpetuating the effects of the sun. You're going to be increasing or likely to increase the aging of your skin, and you're very likely to be increasing your risks of catching or having you know, certain forms of skin cancer. So no cooking oils.